Hi, hello! Welcome back to Cottage Kate. For this video series, we'll be crocheting this outfit inspired by Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. In part 1, we'll be crocheting this fluffy red ribbon headband. Then in part 2, we'll crochet the dress. Click up here for even more free PDF patterns. I used number 4 acrylic yarn for this pattern. This one specifically is from Daiso. Since we're trying to make this bow look fluffy, instead of my usual 3 to 3.5 millimeter hook, I used a 4.5 millimeter hook, specifically this type without the handle, similar to a Tunisian crochet hook. This bow is made entirely with Tunisian crochet, which I've found is perfect for fluffy crochet bows. Row 1, 6-column Tunisian crochet. Make a slip knot, then chain 6. With Tunisian crochet, each row is made with a forward pass of picking up loops from right to left and a backward pass, pulling yarn through those loops from left to right. Row 1, forward pass. On the back loops of these chain stitches, pull yarn 5 times to get a total of 6 loops on your hook. After pulling 5 loops, you should now have 6 loops on your hook. Row 1, backward pass, pull yarn through 1 loop, then 2 loops at a time until the end of the row. And that completes your very first Tunisian crochet row. Now the way you pull loops starting row 2 will determine the type of Tunisian crochet stitch you're making. To make a fluffy look, we're doing what I call the net Tunisian stitch, which is made by pulling loops from these bumps on the top. Row 2, forward pass. Pull yarn 5 times from these bumps until you get a total of 6 loops on your hook. Again, there should now be 6 loops on your hook. Row 2, backward pass. Pull yarn through 1 loop, then 2 loops at a time until the end of the row. Now we simply need to repeat this 7 more times for a total of 9 rows. Once we reach 9 rows, we're going to be connecting these 2 ends to create a band. Once connected, we'll be pinching the middle to form the ribbon. Here are some examples of larger ribbons I've made with this Tunisian stitch. These are usually 10 to 12 columns and double that number for the rows. To connect the 2 ends, look for the bumps on top of the last row and match them up with the stitches from the foundation row. Slip the loop into the very end, then slip stitch 5 times to connect. Once the band is connected, you might notice a slight slope to the shape. keep this narrower side on top. Now, we're going to keep this seam in the middle, specifically where we would pinch this band into a bow. And to keep that pinch in place, we'll be making a slip stitch. Slip your hook back into the current loop. Then wind your working yarn around the center of the band and make a slip stitch. Pull on the yarn to tighten the stitch, minding how you'd like the bow to fold or be pinched in. I usually pull the yarn to make it as tight as I can, which makes the bow look super fluffy. If the two sides of the bow look uneven, just continue on pulling and adjusting the sides. Once you're happy with how it looks, chain 2 times to secure this stitch. Now we're going to crochet the middle of the bow. Crochet about 20 to 30 chains. Then wind those chains around the middle tightly, making 3 to 4 turns. Reduce any extra chain stitches. Then slip stitch into the chain stitch right below to secure. Finally, chain 1 and cut if you want just the bow. But if you want to turn this into a headband like I did, instead of cutting, I crocheted another set of chains, about 30 to 40 stitches. Now measure this chain around your doll's head and add or subtract stitches as needed. For Cheongya specifically, I used her ears to keep the headband in place. Once you're happy with the length of the chains, you can cut your yarn and thread it through the back for an adjustable headband strap. Pull on the strap to tighten and weave in any loose yarn. And we're done with this headband version. Another option is to use this type of stretchy string. Just make a loop, slip it through the middle of the bow, and use this to secure the bow to your doll's head. And that completes our easy fluffy crochet bow for 10 cm dolls. Try this pattern out with any color yarn and let me know how it turns out for you. Check out my channel for more 10 cm doll clothes and accessories, or even tutorials on how to crochet your own 10 cm doll, just like the fully crocheted ones in the back, plus other doll-based tutorials and more, all in my channel or linked in the description below. In case you have any other requests, let me know in the comments as well. Thanks again for watching. Like this video if you learned something new, or maybe subscribe if you want to see more. See you on the next one.